Have you started, by the way?
We didn't hear what you just said. He just hit it just now. So you're all right.
You know, you want to put this in between your legs. That's it.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, a part of me halfway through was like, I'm just accepting this might have been.
No, I would have taken if it was like that. I would have just taken it. You know me, man. I would not put you in the line of fire. I like I like the organic thing when we just start. I don't like to.
No. I'll make this one thing clear. You can get me from HMV, my brother.
Okay,
I am single. I am not involved in nothing, so I don't care. There's no.
I just got that.
Don't that feel good?
Yeah, like, bro, there's no problems around here. I'm by myself. I don't want no one beside me right now. It's really cool and comfortable. And how we got onto this, because I was just saying, being out of the game for so long, I'm getting to a point in my life, I'm not really interested in having sex, but I don't mind a little convo here and there. I just really want to be just chill. Do you know what I mean? I don't really need.
When you say not really interested in having sex, to what in percentage wise, from 0 to 100, like, and 100 being really not on it. How high are you in that percentage?
I'm probably like 95.
Serious?
I'm proper not interested. Like, I would prefer to have a nice little convo, laugh, fall asleep,
worst thing is I get it.
And do you know what it is? It's multiple things, isn't it? It's like I've had a long-term situation, which was very exhausting, and now there's a level of respect for that situation, as well as what's come off it, which is beautiful, 2 beautiful kids. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just chill out for a little while. But I didn't understand, like, you exercise that thought. You might slip up occasionally.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't intend to. But then I make it clear afterwards, I don't really watch much from the situation. So I think maybe there should be nothing. And I really apologise. But if we can still talk, like, I really want to be friends and have conversations. So when I was like, I suggested you come around early, we can watch this Cats Killer thing.
Oh yeah,
which I think
don't fuck with the cats.
Don't fuck with the cats.
Have you heard? Have you seen it?
So no, not that musical.
Have to watch it.
No.
Fam,
it is fucking
all in one
lit.
Cat.
Yeah, watch it all at one time.
Don't. Yeah, okay. I want you to finish.
Who's killing? Are there people killing cats or cats killing people?
There's a guy going around killing cats, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
don't want to ruin it.
You know, until recently, I thought a cat burglar. Yeah, genuinely, I thought a cat burglar burgled cats.
What?
You see a cat burglar?
Oh, what? People kidnap?
No, I'm saying there's a term called
a
cat. That is like if you're a cat burglar, yeah.
So what is a cat burglar?
I
thought a burglar.
Yeah, but the one who like dresses in black and like, wears the beanie hat.
Got you.
Like it's what one looks like.
Yeah,
that's lit.
I thought they was taking cats.
Oh, that's mad.
Wait, how did we get there?
I think you felt that as well.
I want it. Go on, finish. So yeah, boom.
What was I saying?
So you was basically saying that you wanted company.
That's it, to watch the cat killer thing,
yeah.
And like, do you know what? I live by myself, and I'll be the first to admit, although I do enjoy my own company, sometimes when you watch something sick and you turn to your right and left and no one's there, at that moment you do feel a little bit lonely. Even if it's for like 30 seconds or 3 hours, you feel a little bit lonely. So I was like, I don't want to have like epic moments, and I don't want to use people. I apologize for using people, but I guess we all use people to some extent.
Of course.
She might have possibly been using me as well.
Absolutely.
So it's a fair exchange of using. Well, I wanted to use somebody's presence for just a period of time in kind of intimate settings, but not really sex, or like really nice lights, little bit of flirting here and there. I don't know, maybe.
And then you go home and it's lit.
Yeah, and it's lit.
I hear that still.
I just didn't want to do nothing. But
lips?
I was thinking, no, I don't really want a lips.
I'm a lip. You know, it's documented.
No.
Seriously, I'm a snoggers. And I like that sometimes more than the sex. But you know what?
If it happened, it happened, but I'm not looking for anything in any... I just really want to watch this in a bit of nice company.
Yeah.
This person hit me up at 3:30 a.m. Now, I didn't understand that was an appropriate time to hit people up to have somewhat of watching of the cat documentary.
Did you told them to come early, yeah? No?
Well, I didn't really tell him a specific time. I just assumed. I was
that
like,
she would come at a reasonable hour.
You know what?
You know what it is? What it sounds like is that Poet has his mindset in how he wants this thing to play out.
Yeah.
She's hit you up with a different sort of mindset on a thing of, I want to come and watch this thing with you, but I want to do something.
She's hit me up with the mindset of, I want to come see you.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And I'm like, cool, I want to watch this thing. So I'm thinking, I haven't even told her I want to watch this thing, but I don't mind you coming to see me. So now I'm like, yeah, come see me, innit? Come see me later. And later in my mind is like 9:10. You might hit me up and say I'm thinking about making my way.
Yeah.
But later for somebody who's just on a coming for a slap, might be 2.
Even that's too late. But we have to take something into consideration. Yeah.
What's that?
We are in what I call the time warp, which is that few days between Christmas and New Year's.
Oh no,
where there is no system.
By the way,
there is no
can
time.
I just say this comes out on after New Year's Day?
Okay, but I'm guessing this happened between those times where no one knows what day it is, let alone what time it is, and people are raving on Tuesdays. Like everything just goes a bit out.
It
the window.
feels like a Sunday.
Yeah. I don't know what day it is today. Genuinely.
We lost to you lot.
I think it is Sunday.
So it was
Sunday. Sunday today, yeah?
Okay. Good
Oh, yeah.
I was lit. That game was amazing.
So, boom. Anyway.
Yeah, mad.
So then how did it... So she messaged you.
When I woke up in the morning, I just saw a couple of messages, one of which said, I'm very rude.
Vex.
And...
You're very rude.
Because I didn't respond to the phone call.
At 3 a.m.?
Yes. But in my mind...
I know why.
In my mind... I just thought most people might be sleeping. I don't know if that's wrong of me to think that, but I just assumed if I don't respond, there's a strong possibility. I'm in my pajamas now. I mean, I might just be sleeping.
I feel like women are not good.
Hold on.
Listen.
What? So she hit you up at 3.
I can show you the text. It says
I believe
and thought that was an okay time.
Can I just?
I haven't even. Oh, sorry. Hit me up at this time. What? Like,
do you know what's the best? It's still unread.
Yeah, but look at the time they phoned. I didn't get it.
Oh, so they text and phoned,
bro. But where is it?
They text and phoned.
Yeah, it was like 4 something.
So it'll be today.
4:05 a.m. Like, bro, like what am I doing at 4:05?
Just for the court to have extra information, he does not even have this number saved.
But you need to.
That's rude.
No, I have a reason for that as well.
Go on.
Basically, yeah, I just got a habit of not saving numbers. I haven't saved loads of numbers. My boy Smiler, that's my guy from day one. I just saved his number like a week and a half ago.
Listen.
Sorry, lady.
As I was going to say anyway, I do feel that women are not particularly...
numbers. But I love everyone.
See, I feel like women are not particularly that great at dick rejection.
Nah, they're terrible.
And that's why I feel that sometimes that's why you got a bit of that energy. Do you know what it is, yeah?
No, I didn't.
4:05? That's rude. What?
No, that's not rude. Fuck off.
That's not rude. It's late. What? But you know what it was?
I was
in her head.
No, she's rude.
Exactly.
Yes.
How the hell is she trying to flip the whole energy around?
What it is, yeah.
I bet you spoke to her at 4 p.m.
I might have all spoke to her the day before, and I made it very clear that I'm not sure. But then where I was kind of sure, I thought, all right, cool, they're gonna hit me up. She built it up in
her head,
bro.
She built it up in her head. Yeah. She was like, have you done a thing with her before?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's thinking to herself, you know what? We're gonna rekindle this vibe. He's gonna.
No, but the circumstances were different. We were already out when we met. So it's not like I just randomly, like it was, that scenario was so organic and it can't be replicated. This is now a manifested situation.
But you're a man who's wise and knows that. Sometimes when you are in the heat of wanting to get something, all of that type of thing, all of that just goes out of the window. Yeah. In her head, you've already done something and she wants to see you later. The later now has been misinterpreted because really... And you're looking at her as like a brethren in the sense of like, right, if someone's coming to check me, like if I ring you and I say I'm coming to check you, I'm going to come later, you're going to be expecting me before 10 o'clock.
Probably the right thing. But 4:05 on a Saturday night, because I've just been told it's Sunday today. Yeah. Means that she raved.
Yes. And I was coming afterwards.
After the rave.
So your sweaty vagina has been out on the roads and now I must come down and do what?
You make them shower.
Shower where? In my yard. And now you got to be... Nah, do you know what?
That's way too much procedure.
It's too much.
Nah, what?
Shower.
Hold on, wait. Hello? So what? Like, you're just going to come and rave and just... I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Fam, you're talking about just coming and just rave. Let me tell you something now, yeah? In those days of it being that in my life, if you come to my yard or we meet at a rave or whatever it is, and when you come back to my hotel, it's showers, my bro.
Yeah, but Chucky, the thing is, Chucky...
100 million%. You can put on back the dirty knickers in the morning. I don't mind all of that. But we have to shower. Because I'm funny about scent and mold. And not to say that there's any mold going on, but I just know what I'm like.
But I've been with one person, Chucky.
Mold?
So when you're with one person, you just let certain things slide. It was one person, so... I don't really know how this situation manifests. I'm learning as I go, and I'm enjoying the learning process. Vote for me.
Do you know what? All it was, is that I think it was just she when she's saying later, she's got it built up in her head that it's going to be something other than what it actually really was. So yeah, maybe she did rave, and now she's thinking, all that time she's in the club or whatever, I'm speculating now, in her head she's thinking, I'm going to go and I'm seeing Poe tonight. So when she's left the dance, and there was no response.
She should have made it clearer.
My hair's not done.
That's it.
I haven't got a shave.
Listen,
I don't have pajamas.
Do you know what it is?
That's true.
It goes back to the original point. She should have clarified this. Clarified.
If it's going to be that late.
If she didn't holler at him till 4 a.m., maybe she didn't know she was going to see him.
Yeah.
What's
maybe
that?
I was NSG.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe I was just an option. And why should that be an option? I would like to...
Now you're right. We do have to change up our energy this year and start moving a bit sexier.
What did you say? What do you mean?
And not every time a girl calls, be available.
Oh, I've been on that.
Not me, obviously. I'm saying
I
but I'm just saying in general, men worldwide must change their availability.
Fam, I would drive my car damn near. I was available anywhere in the country in the day. Bro, I drove to Sheffield randomly.
Yeah.
I've
done a couple missions,
literally, I'm at home. It's 10:30 at night, and there's a thing that's happening, and it's in Sheffield. I'm jumping in my whip now. Yeah. Listen, I made so use of that thing when I first got my car. Yeah, I so made use of the freedom of being able to just move anywhere. And you can move anywhere sometimes when you don't have a car because you could just Uber. But say situations like a Sheffield, it is long, but you could just jump in the whip.
Is that the furthest you've been just on a whim? Because that is a fair trek.
Nah, the
furthest I've been in Sweden.
The furthest
just
Jesus
on a I'm coming out.
He did do that on a random one, to be fair. Yeah. He has done that bare times randomly. Mine,
what was your furthest?
That was my longest Newcastle was my furthest. Yeah. But
fucking hell.
And unplanned, not like you planned it. You're
unplanned. However,
you drove.
I drove to Newcastle, but Sheffield was the longest in a sense of not distance, but it was longest because I drove all the way there and didn't even mac.
Oh my god.
Lipsed.
Oh no.
No, I heard that though. No. Maybe.
I drove all the way there and lipsed.
Did you finish? Was that one of your losses?
I did not. I didn't back it out. There was not. It just lipsed.
But did you play a return fixture?
No, I actually never even got a slice.
But did you have a good time?
Shit.
I did.
The group stages.
I did. I actually did.
I think 2020, our vision should be to just have a good time.
Yeah.
Now, if we don't have sex off the back of that, maybe that might have made it an okay time. Maybe the fact that we didn't and we had a good conversation, and now I realise I might be able to chill with you in a little Westfield or New Bond Street or. We might even spice up a little carnival or something. That might make me feel better.
I agree.
Not every time we get there, we got to do one. Because I feel like if that's the role you play in my life, then I probably don't really rate you. The thing
with Poe is that Poe can actually roll with girls.
Yeah. I can as well. But
can you?
Yeah.
I can't.
I've got good friends that are girls, but I think Poe is... I have to say, definitely over the last few years... there's been times when you've rolling around with a strong team, and just Poet on his ones, and a strong team of them.
Because I don't want to do anything for them. They're cool people. We just want to chill in it, and I like aesthetically pleasing things. What? And they're really cool people, and we just.
I know that you can't do that.
I can't do that. How?
But why? But you can. You just choose not to.
Yeah, but I just choose. Do you know what it is? I choose to not put myself in situations that I know I won't deal with well. I can't. Imagine if I just roll with 5 worldies.
I can.
That's lit.
That's what I'm saying. If I did that, I'll just. Well, I'm just a man.
Bro,
I'm just a man.
I still flirt. I'll still tell them how beautiful they are and shit. But it doesn't. I don't go do your thing.
Have you not ever raved with just Chris girls
I bet.
And that's just it. That is a vibe sometimes.
Not me.
Okay,
not me. No. As in, I've created a separation between me and girls that I find attractive because I can fool myself as long as I want. I find you attractive.
But I see the difference between me and you, Because like on a strong day, 7.5, 8 out of 10. On a bad day, you're at 8 out of 10. So the problem is when we go out now, the girl's probably going to be attracted to you. With me, I'm relying a lot on humour. Maybe I'm dressed nicely on the day as well. I can push through.
Gets funny.
Yeah, but you're funny and you're good looking. My point is, I can understand why we have a difficult situation with that.
Nah, it's not. It's nothing to do with
personal.
That.
No,
I don't think it changes once if I know that they like me. I don't think that's what changes it. It's just the fact that I know I fancy you. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's mad. I don't fancy them at the same time though.
Yeah, like there's girls that are like, okay, my whole thing is like my first levels over like a period of time recently ain't been crazy high. It's always just been. It had always been a thing of, you know what? Like, we can hang. Yeah. If you slip, then I'll dip.
But you see that?
But
bro, they can't defend. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's always a Gerrard moment there. They are always gonna slip at some point.
No, but you're looking at it all wrong.
Not always.
We haven't played our whole career out. This is
third man play. If you not understand, it's third man play.
Yeah.
So I've got the ball.
Yeah.
I've passed it to Yinka to pass it to someone else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's third man play.
Yeah.
So if I'm with like some really attractive females and I'm like, that girl's nice, you know, the likelihood of me speaking to them is so much higher because they feel less threatened. Because I'm just chilling with girls anyway.
However, you're in a packed midfield. You're actually already rolling with 4 and you're the linchpin. No, I'm saying, like, all of a sudden, the striker, the one that you actually want,
that's why it looks. It's not.
No?
I've
too many egos in the midfield, it can ruin things.
It hasn't yet.
That's true.
No.
Because you're doing Henderson.
Because you know what it is?
You're doing Henderson.
We're all honest with each other. Everyone knows they're wrong. If there was a guy that they were on top, like, yo, my brother, you know, boom. So when it's me, it's just a return.
So hold on, wait. You say basically you're just the captain in the middle of the park.
I mean, I don't like the ball.
He's getting the ball off the fullbacks, and the 3 in front of him, or the 3 midfielders, the ones he's playing with are Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Keita, players with no real egos, talent everywhere, but not egos enough to want the ball all the time.
And they're incredible talent though. Yeah. Like, I feel like Zidane in 06, genuinely.
Wow.
In my prime.
I hear that.
I've retired.
It's good when you can find yourself in a situation where you don't like, because I don't know, I feel like we need to have a conversation about this actually. Just the feeling of, because we're men and a woman is saying to us, yeah, we want to come and check you, that we have to beat.
Yeah,
do you know what? It's toxic femininity.
Yeah.
Listen, right? There was a picture that actually went around just recently. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it, where it was like the difference between when a woman says that she's tired and when a man says that he's tired in a relationship. So when a woman says that she's tired, there's a picture of the man just cuddling the girl and she's sleeping on his chest or whatever. But the picture of when the man's tired now, he's rolled over and she's looking pissed and vexed.
Yeah, of course.
True.
And I felt that. Yeah. I've actually felt that.
You were too much hood things.
Huh?
You're too much hood things.
Nah. You tell a girl.
You know what it is?
Make a girl back it on you, and you don't want it, and see how they react.
No, but I've been globally. There are some girls, when you're just tired, they're your rock. They look after you. I woke up to local food, and I've had some incredible encounters globally.
Maybe once or twice. But I'm talking, they don't take rejection anywhere near as well as we do.
When it comes to sex.
No way.
When it comes to sex. Not in life, I think that they do. But when it comes to sex, I don't think that they do.
I think we naturally have to deal with more rejection than them.
Who has to deal with more rejection? Us. Men. Yeah, of course. Do you know why though? We put ourselves about.
Yeah. So, and not even just sexually and like between men and women, just in general, we probably push for things a bit more and get.
We test the waters bare, innit? Every minute we're dipping our toe in. That's lit though.
It's true. That might be why.
Yeah.
So we say we build up a little thick skin.
Yeah.
So when it happens, we don't care.
It's not a big thing.
Enough man still can't take rejection.
I can. It's lit.
Like, enough man still can't. I know that there'll be people screaming at this saying, of course, because like you gotta think there's certain man who's like they'll chirp a gal or whatever it may be. This is just one situation, and it's like it doesn't go well, and then all of a sudden she's dead now, or he's got bare things to say to her. So you get what I'm saying? Like, those things do happen in it, but I do think generally when it comes to moments of we've got a rapport, we have a rapport, and we are going to we potentially could sleep together, or we have slept together. If I turn around to you and say, you know what, I'm not tonight. she usually is going to take that more of offense than I would if she was like, babe, I'm just a bit tired today. I'm just a bit tired. I'm like, all right, cool. I might just go into the toilet and go and do my thing.
I remember even people like taking, even just like, you see booty calls, taking them very seriously. Not seriously like that, but I mean, like, for example, if somebody said, all right, cool, after this rave, I'm going to come to yours, yeah? Or if I said to someone old school, after this rave, I'm going to buck you after this rave. But then after this rave is after this rave, innit? I'm either going home or whatever's happened in this rave will dictate where I'm going next. Just because I told you at 9
doesn't mean
PM,
I'm coming
gonna
there.
check you at 4 a.m. doesn't mean I'm coming.
No.
But they take that as like
Gospel.
it's fixed. So even when they're out raving, they are raving with you in one part of their mind.
That's what I alluded to.
Yeah,
Poet.
like saying, all right, at 3 I'm gonna duck girls because he told me he's coming at 4. But you're just a link, not even a link, just a booty call, just even like a professional booty call.
Yeah,
but there are other girls that are not. I'm saying to you, there's one basically, yeah, they're not all like that, innit?
A squad player. This sounds like a squad player.
Some girls, yeah, I swear to God, they just understand the temperature.
100%.
They just get it.
100%.
Like, I can say, and they just go, no, I understand, Paul.
Yeah.
And you're just like, huh?
Yeah.
And some girls,
that's super attractive.
Bro, it's so attractive.
So attractive.
And you see the girl that I will say, I said this, but unfortunately this happened due to this crucial part of information happening in like here at the party. All of these things happen, which led me to go in this direction. It's nothing personal.
Yeah,
it's just what happens in life. They've just get so super angry. It's like, I don't want anybody to take that much time and appreciate the moment with me that much. I don't want to be around you
I
then.
hear that.
You're just appreciating this moment far more than me. So when it doesn't happen, you're bare upset. But me, I'm just like, well, I didn't really care that much about it. If you kind of show me you don't really care about it, I might be like, why don't you care about my presence?
God.
Before you know it, I am wrapped. I'm like, why don't you care about me? And
I don't particularly feel like that to that
Sorry,
point.
I'm
Up
just
to that,
child.
bro. That is, because I feel like sometimes, if I feel like we have a situation where this is just it. That's it, whatever. Yeah. If I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me to have to check you if I've told you that I might come, then I have resistance. Because then I feel exactly the same. I feel like
bro.
You want like it's, I don't know, like you're putting too much on me. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
you start saying stuff like, so what time? And like, oh yeah, are we still good for time?
Ask me
relax,
about still,
relax. I'll shout you.
I'm not, I need an organic.
Wanna...
Just, do you know how bad it is? But this is how I know I'm really particular, and I understand I need to change. My brethren's at my yard. I was like, oh, bro, you can chill, man. I'm going. He's like, oh, what time you be back? I looked at him like, I don't even know if I like that question. You know?
I don't love it. Like, I hate. Do you know what? I don't like that in general. I don't like. I don't like that. Oh, like so where you going?
Just what? Like,
I'm going where I'm going, innit?
Where are you going?
Yeah. Like, or
just anything, just
like,
deflect.
Can I ask you a question then? When do you get to the point where that question just doesn't make you feel like this? Because if my mom goes to me, where you going? I can comfortably tell her. I feel no way.
Yeah, I don't feel
have
a way.
a problem.
What makes you feel that way when
you
you
know what it
ask
is? Is it authority? Like, as in, you don't have the authority to ask me that question. My mum will always have the authority to ask me where I'm going.
But you know what my problem is?
And certain people, like my son, will always have the authority to say, "Oh, where you going, Daddy?" Like, and I might.
It's not authority to me. It's not authority. I think it's just like it's irrelevant. You're asking me something that like where I'm going. More time. This is all obviously down to context as well, yeah. But more time when I'm going, like if I haven't told you where I'm. So let's say for example, if we're just chilling I'm in her yard, yeah. We're just chilling or whatever. I might just go shop. So I might say to her, do you know, I'm just going to go shop and coming back. Cool, whatever. You don't have to ask me nothing because I just told you. But if we're just chilling, whatever, and then I get up and I say, yeah, like, anyway, I'm going now, whatever, and you ask me where I'm going, it's irrelevant where I'm going. I'm leaving your yard.
Now, this
so
is
you
what
don't
I'm
have
saying.
to ask me that. I'm
No, they
going,
do.
innit?
Girls like answers.
But this is the thing. This used to happen with my ex-girlfriend.
Nah, if it's my girl, I'd tell her where I'm going.
My girl, I didn't. Do you know why? I had to say to my girl in the end, I just need to know why you need this information.
That's too much of a
just
conversation.
can't freely give off information all the time.
She's
Where you're
your
just going to
missus,
ask me
though.
questions. No, but it doesn't matter because you're asking me the question because you feel you can, not because you want to. So you feel, well, I'm your girlfriend, so I'm entitled to use it. Now you're just going to abuse it. It's just like, I don't want you to treat me like that. I'm not a possession where it's like, hey, this is what you can do with your boyfriend. Like, no, I'm not like that. Like you said, just feel the temperature. If I say I'm going down the road, I'm going to sort some business out or something like that, just left me. You can tell by the way I've said it. Like, I'm probably not even too happy about I have to go and do it. So just feel the temperature. But if you hear me go, yo, I might go down the road. You might think to yourself, well, why are you so happy to go down the road? Why are you going down? And then I might go, no, I just see my brother's got a little barbecue. You might just feel the temperature.
I hear that.
Just
dip your toes in the water.
Work out when and where. But sometimes they don't care about the temperature. They want to know.
Then I gotta be out. Then I can't be in this.
I can't be in a relationship like that.
Yeah, I can't. I'm out.
To be honest,
if we're doing that, then again, I'm a man. I feel. You know what? This is my issue. This might be my issue. I feel resistance quite quickly sometimes. I get like when I start feeling we're going into this, because let me tell you something now. I haven't come this far in my life to be in a relationship where we do this thing where we're falling in love with the pain. Do you understand what I'm saying? We're falling in love with this idea of like you need to know this and and we have to argue this way because this is what we've seen in the and this is what my friends couple when we start getting into the realm of that, miss me with that. Miss me with that. I'm not saying we can't have arguments, because of course we will. But when we start getting into that typical that toxic, like, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't want to be in it. I'm too, bro, not at this stage in my life now. When I was younger, obviously I would not have known any different. So I would be in all of that. And I see people that are in them situations sometimes, like, you know, like young bucks that I know that they'll say certain things to me about, and bearing in mind that like I'm only hearing one side of the story, so there's always two. But sometimes I'll just hear someone say, oh yeah, like I'm having to do this because my girl is blah blah blah, or my man is making me do X, Y, and Z and whatever. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you know what? You're probably young, so you're gonna have to go through all of this to realize that this is not necessarily how it's supposed to be. But I'm letting you know from the outside looking in, and I could be completely wrong, you're in this relationship thing where you're in love with the pain. You're not really in love with the love. You're in love with the pain. So
but some people are not. Do you know what it is? Some people, because I was in a similar situation, it's not so much being in love with the pain, it's in love with the idea that the initial feeling that's taking you here is going to come back.
Okay.
So you remember the good times, and you're like, within my lifetime, I've never had a girl like this. This is lit. I remember when we done all of that. I'm going to try my best to get back to that point. And you kind of eradicate the fact that it's somebody else's choice if they want to go back there as well. So it's just like the choices you make. Like in football, like Mason Mount made some really good decisions today. And if you make good decisions, you get good results. If you make bad decisions, then you could end up losing the game, a little bit like Arsenal did. So I just think in a relationship, if you can see that pass and you try to play it and it's just not working, I just think you're in the wrong team. You kind of probably have to leave and go and find some players that can understand the way you move and the way you play, because she's just not understanding. It's direct. We're trying to press the back line and we're just trying to get a goal.
And also players need to adapt to the club. So she's come into this relationship. She has to work you out. You got to learn her. She has to learn you. You see any danger, any good Italian defender will tell you. You sense danger, give yourself 10 yards and just have a better look at the proceedings.
But you know what I'm saying though? It's the press conference. Sometimes they say the right things and you think this is going to be great.
Every press conference is the same. When you think about it properly.
Of course.
They come in, they'll be like, I'm thrilled to be at this club. It's been a dream of mine.
They come with their best selves. We do that shit too.
Yeah, no. We are the worst at press conferences, I believe.
I have. Do you know one thing I give myself
sensational.
credit for? My press conference is just so chilled and laid back. Nearly every relationship I adopted with a girl, there was no dates. There was no just me and you. You're just around. And if I can see you adapt into the environment, then I'm like, because I've got to take things into consideration.
Are you basically
You're going to meet
like,
Chucky. You're going to meet Dan. These are good-looking guys. You're going to meet some girls who are very strong, independent women. You're going to meet several characters that are going to test your mental capacity. I just want to know, are you ready for this? Because if I can see you're not ready from the early stages or you're gearing somewhere else, you can hang around, but I just know what role you play in my life.
Do you know what I call
That's
it?
a good presser.
Do you know what I call it?
What?
Auditioning.
Yeah. But you know what mine looks like? Especially when you meet the board. You go in there, I'm like this to everyone. So I take my seat. I'm like, and I told them what I've won.
Oh, I hear that.
And what I can offer this team.
Come there.
I am the special
with
one.
a CV.
You come there on the special one.
Yes,
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh
it.
my God.
So
I
I
respect
basically sell it, but then
That's amazing.
I do try to create the everything I've sold you.
Okay.
It's very difficult for me as well, Chucky.
I'm alright, man.
It's really difficult because I've got children. So
Yeah.
in some capacity, I made a mistake and it's quite evident I've made a mistake. So I just feel like most women would just be a little bit hasty in conversation with me purely because of they're looking back like, well, you was with this girl. She's pretty attractive. Kids.
The attraction means nothing. Man.
No,
It
but
means
it,
nothing.
it
But
may
the
mean
girls,
nothing.
I
But I'm
think
talking
it
about to
does.
the
Yeah,
girl.
yeah,
Yeah, to
yeah.
the
That's
girl.
true.
She might look
Yeah,
at
that's
it and
true.
say, I'm not saying she will or what. I'm saying there's a possibility. Do you know what I mean? I got to deal with all of that jargon. So that's the reasons why I think I need to be a doctor. I need to be very patient. I need to be patient, and I know everything will be fine.